stem cell, the definition of it is the polar impotent stem cell that came from the inner mass, which is right here, of the blastocyst. First off, I will explain the morula, which is the first step. The morula is an embryo at the early stage of the embryonic development, consisting of the blastomeres, which is the cells in the inner mass here of the morula, and this whole entire circular of the mass right here is called the zona pellucida. Okay? Next off, we have the blastocyst, which is the second step. When cells keep on dividing and multiplying and growing, they form this blastocyst and they keep on multiplying and growing until the inner cell mass is created right here. And of course, they keep on multiplying and growing and developing, and cells then come on the exterior part of the blastocyst right here. Soon, they keep on going and going until the cell just pops, and that's called hatching. And that's where you get step 4 right here, the embryonic stem cell culture. That, if I refer to any ESCs in the future, it is the embryonic stem cell. From this culture here, since it's in that little circular petri dish, that's where scientists can actually manipulate the cells into becoming intestinal cells, muscle cells, blood cells, which helps with curing and treatments of leukemia, neurons, which helps with the mental diseases we have, such as bipolar, and then finally liver cells. Now, I did say scientists can manipulate them in the culture, but if they're left alone to mature on their own good time, they do have the option of either staying at the stem cell they are already, or they can just divide off onto something on their own. This is a little bit more difficult for scientists to examine because they don't know which way the cells are going to go, if they're going to become a muscle cell, a tissue cell, a blood cell. So they like to manipulate it. Okay, and then next up with the main point number 1, how stem cells are the amazing potential for the future. Stem cells have the wonderful potential to develop into different types of cells. They can make the stem cells divide into tissues, as I explained up here. And if they don't stay at the regular cell they are, the stem cell, as I said before, they will turn into a more specialized function of the 5 that I outlined down here. Now, all the information that I just get done explaining about how the stem cells have potentials to divide, that I got from a source called the National Institute of Health. Well, scientists and doctors are unanimous in the belief that the stem cell research should be aggressively pursued. Many scientists and doctors are optimistic and positive about stem cell research. And that source was Breaking Bioethics that I got from that quote. According to the National Institute of Health, for medical treatment, stem cells are being studied to help understand how they can transform into an array of specialized cells, like I explained before. And specialized cells are actually what make us who we are. You know, our eyes, our nose, all those cells in there are specialized cells. The cells in our eyes can't necessarily be the cells in our liver, and that comes from stem cells as well. Okay. Now for the ethical issues that we have with stem cells, the counter-arguments we have. There are many people who believe, and I'm sorry if you are religious in this manner, but for an example, God, there's several people who believe that God will take care of everything. If a child has leukemia or diabetes, that is how it's meant to be. I personally believe if there's something that a mother can do to save her little baby from leukemia, such as stem cell research, we need to pursue that. So that is really the only debate and counter-argument that stem cell research has. Does anyone have any questions at this time of stem cell research? Are you confused on anything? No? Alright, so the conclusion of today is that stem cell research and stem cells are a positive outlook on the future. Not only can they someday help us to cure leukemia through blood cells or diabetes through liver cells, neurons, blood cells, muscle tissue,
time is 3:50 and the library will be closing in 10 minutes. Please check out all items at this time. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry about the interruption. So in conclusion, the embryonic stem cell cycle and the stem cell research I personally believe to be a positive outlook on the future. Does anyone have any questions at this time? No? Perfect. If you could stick around for a couple of surveys I would like you to finish, have a few more donuts and some coffee, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.